we want to go ahead and open it. And so it's a little different than, remember, than when we are working on a PC. We want to click on blank presentation and then hit create. And so when it opens up in a blank presentation, it defaults on the home tab. And then it also will show you this, it will default to a title slide layout. Now, if you will notice, I got my names of my groups because they were not defaulted in my Mac. So I posted a video about how to do that. So if you didn't get that video, go and find it. It's on the stream in Classroom, and get that so that you know what the name of each group is. Okay, that being said, we're going to start typing our document up. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click right here in the title box, edit box, and when you click on that, notice that that text that says click to add title disappears. That's just filler text, and your insertion point is flashing and it's ready to go. Okay, so in our title box, we are going to type discussion points. Okay, and we're going to go down here into our subtitle, and we are going to type some different lines of text. So, customer surveys, inventory tracking, absenteeism policy, break, store security, store closing procedures, and cash drawer management. Okay, now I got store wrong right here, so I'm going to right click, and I'm using a mouse, so I have a mouse connected to it. So I believe your right click is control and click, and that will right click for you. Okay, so if you do not have a mouse, that's what we do. All right, so now if you will notice on this, since we are on a title slide layout, we have our title, it's right in the middle of our document, and then our subtitle. All our information is centered, and notice it is a set height of a text box, and so when our text got a little more than the height of that box, the text got smaller, and it shrunk to fit. Okay, so this is kind of not how we want to do it. Okay, so we are going to change a layout. This layout does not work for the information that we are putting on here. So we're going to go right here to the Home tab. Okay, and we are going right here to Layout in the Slides group. We're going to go to Layout, and we are going to go to Title and Content. So now these are all the different layouts that you could choose for slides. And if you know what you want, then that's what we're going to pick. And so we want to do title and content. So notice now the stuff that was in our subtitle is now in a bulleted list, and it enlarged it so it would fit into that text box. Okay, now we want to save. So we are going to go up here to the gray file. So on your gray menu bar, go to File and Save As. Okay, remember if your text box or if your save box looks like this, you need to click on this little caret next to the name. All right, we're going so that it's bigger. We're going to go over here to Desktop. I'm going to find my PowerPoint folder. I'm going to click on Chapter 2 because that's where I'm going to save it. And then I'm going to click up here, and I am going to do our username, and then this one is going to be managers meeting solution. Now I think I may already have one in here, so if I do and it asks me if I want to save over it, I'm going to say yes. So this is what it's telling it. I'm going to say replace. And so now I have it saved. So this is where we should be. Okay, we are going to leave PowerPoint open, but we are going to close this file. So go to File and Close. Okay, so you might need to click on your desktop. Actually, no. Click down here in your dock that you still have your PowerPoint. I'm going to close that because that's not what I wanted. Okay, so you should have your gray menu up here and it should say PowerPoint on it. So if it didn't, make sure that it says PowerPoint. We are going to go to File, and this time we're going to create a new file, and we're going to do it from a template. So it's going to be a little different than we did last time. So you're going to click right here, New from Template. And when you do Template, all of these different templates are going to open up for you. Okay, we want to do classic photo album. So what we're going to do is up here in our search box, we're going to type photo albums and click enter. Okay, and so it's going to pop up. These are all the different types of photo albums that you can use. PowerPoint, we use PowerPoint usually for a senior slideshow during graduation. And so you can create your photo album, and then you can also make it a DVD or a video. And so it kind of goes through as a slideshow. So that's kind of awesome. Okay, we want to find classic photo album. So let's look through here and find classic photo album. Okay, so looking through these, I can't seem to find it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here in front of photo album and I am going to type classic. So if you can't find it either in yours, so this is the one we want. So we're going to click on classic photo album and then we're going to click create. Okay, now if you noticed, it said it had to download it, and that's fine if yours said it had to download, but this is what we want on our screen. Okay, make sure you are on slide 1, and we are going to do some editing. So we want, on slide 1, drag over to select the classic photo album. So right here, we're going to select this title, and we are going to change it to North Wind Traders. Okay, and then we're going to click the text in the click to add date and other details. All right, and we're going to say new product preview. Hit enter, and we're going to say January 2018. Okay, so that's what your slide should look like. Okay, on the quick access toolbar, we want to click the save button. Now, since we are using a template, it's not going to let us save that template like that. So it's kind of doing a save as for us. Okay, so we're going to click up here and we want to go to desktop. Remember, if you need to get to this, click on the little caret. I'm going to go to PowerPoint, Chapter 2, and I'm going to name this our username, new product preview solution. Okay, and then I'm going to hit save. Now, we picked this classic photo album, and let's say you want to change it, the color theme and stuff. You can go to design, keep clicking on that, and it collapses it. And so you can change the design of your document if you want. So just know that, okay? So it doesn't matter. You don't have to stick with the design that they choose from that template. You can pick whichever one you want. Okay, I'm going to undo, and we want to get back to our classic. Okay, this is the file we're going to use for the next step-by-step. We want to click on slide 1 on the Home tab in the Slides group. So we're going to click on Home, and in the Slides group, this is the Slides group. Okay, we're going to click on right here where it says New Slide. We're going to click on that drop-down arrow. Okay, this is a gallery of all the different slides that you can add into your, like, to the next slide that you want. Okay, we want to scroll down to the bottom of the gallery and click Title and Content. So you want to find the one that says Title and Content, and I believe that's the one right there. Okay, and click on it. And so notice that put it next in our next slide, and it has a title and it has a content. Now, if you click on slide 1 and all you did was click on New Slide, it's going to give you a default slide. Okay, so I'm going to undo that. I'm going to go back here to our title and content. Okay, to view the New Slide gallery, you must click the New Slide buttons drop-down arrow. So you got to make sure that you click on this arrow to see the gallery. Okay, in your title placeholder here, we are going to type this year's new products, and then down here in our bulleted list, we are going to type women's jackets, men's jackets, boots, backpacks, flannel shirts, fleece, turtlenecks, underwear, and socks. Okay, so that is the information we want. Notice it's in a bulleted list. Okay, click in the area surrounding the slide to clear the placeholder's border. So you want to click over here, or you can click out here in the pasteboard. Okay, and so now you don't have anything selected. We're going to go to View, and we want to view an outline view. So notice what outline view looks like. It has each one of the slides that you have in here, and if there's any text, that is also in there if there's some text boxes. Okay, some of the slides in the outline pane show no text in their title placeholder. That's because this presentation is based on a photo album template. In the outline pane, click to place the text insertion point after the word socks in the slide 2. Okay, so we're going to go right up here in the outline and we're going to hit enter. Okay, this time we're going to do Shift Tab, and when you Shift Tab, it takes you back and it gives you a new slide. Okay, so notice it gives you a new slide, and you're ready for the title. So we are going to type the title right there in our outline, and it's going to be clearance items. Oh, I spelled clearance wrong. Okay, clearance items. Okay, we're going to press enter so that we go down to the next. Notice it started a new slide. That's not what we want, so we want to hit the tab key, and that's going to put us down in our bulleted list. So now we're going to type our bulleted items, accessories, biking accessories, camping camping supplies, enter, and spelunking gear. Okay, and so what we're going to do now, we're going to just click off here, and we're going to hit our save button, and we're going to leave this up for our next video.